Well, the kid didn't hold back. Despite cheating on him with a guy who could barely measure up and treating him terribly throughout their 13-year marriage, Remy is still upset that Papoose has moved on and is now planning to propose to his new partner. Claressa Shields. Girl, don't get it twisted. Papoose and Remy are still legally married, but the man left and found someone else because he couldn't take Remy's bad treatment anymore. His new best friend is a champion. Claressa Shields, known as the Gold Heat Greatest of all time, made history as the first woman to win the heavyweight title after beating Daniel Perk-Child in a boxing match. Remy is overwatching Papoose go from a struggling rapper who was constantly fighting with everyone to a 4-time world champion and 5-time gold medalist. Talk about a major glow-up.
Does have good power in that straight left hand. It's slow to bring it down. She's looking to land that one big shot. But she knows Claressa throwing some high-pitching punches that are clearly going to get the attention.
As Claressa made history, Papoose was right there by her side, helping her up to the platform and proudly expressing his admiration for her to the world. One person commented, "I'm making Pap and Claressa the new Black love couple. If you agree, say I during Black History Month. This honestly feels like true Black love." Another person added, "The relationship between Pap and Remy never seemed balanced. It always felt like Pap was more invested in her, while Remy was focused on regaining the fame she lost while inside." Half of the supporters have been criticizing them, but of course, there will always be haters. While one side of the internet is all in for the new Black love, the other side is complaining about Papoose's ongoing legal marriage and the age gap between him and Claressa. Despite the criticism, it seems these two don't mind. One person even wrote, "This isn't Black love because she's still involved with a legally married man with kids. She really threw some shade, but then there's Claressa, publicly expressing how much she loves her partner and how much he supports her, just like he did for Remy."
I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, you know, I want to keep him to myself. I didn't really, I don't mind people knowing that we're together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know, enjoy us together without the eyes for other people having to judge. You know, people saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, you know, and because I can read too, you know, but it's like some people say stuff like, oh, if I downgraded or if he downgraded or if he upgraded, it's like that's not what love is about, you know, because I think we both feel like we both upgraded, you know, but it's like it's not about upgrading or downgrading. It's about being with somebody who you really care about, who you really love. Now, Jack is like my best friend. I talk to him about everything, you know, and when like the time is right, you know, people want details of how long we've been together and stuff like that, like. You know, just wait on it, but I mean, it's clear to see that we do have a great connection, and he understands.
Papoose was the ultimate example of a patient and devoted husband for many years. Even when Remy was in prison, he stood by her side through everything. During her time behind bars, they even got married over the phone, a rare level of commitment in today's world.
Yeah.
After you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it.
Yeah. Nah.
And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that. The love that we have for each other, even if we didn't get married, like I see him being the type of person that would have just been there for me. Like if say we weren't together before I went, I'm sure I could have called him and he'd be like, "What do you need? You know, all right, I got you." It's nothing, because that's just the type of person that he is. If he deals with you, whether you're a family or a friend or whatever, he considers you that, he gonna go 150%. It's times when I'm like, "Why are you doing this?
Why are you?" Yeah.
Like, because it's not just me. Like he goes extra hard for me, but he's like that with anyone that he loves.
The love story between Remy and Papoose captured the hearts of hip-hop and romance fans worldwide after they went public in 2018. Their daughter's birth was a miracle, marking a beautiful moment in their journey. Everyone thought Remy and Papoose were quietly enjoying their life together, but things took a turn when she was spotted having fun with Papoose's friend, Easy the Block Captain, at a rap battle. Papoose, furious over the situation, ended up knocking Easy out. Mackenzie was conceived through IVF, and Easy had plenty to say about the incident. He called the fight unfair and labeled Papoose a coward, claiming Papoose knocked him out from behind while wearing a mask. Papoose responded in a post saying, "I was at home with my daughter last Christmas," which seemed to suggest that was the end of it. Now that I've finally moved on, this is where Remy is. She's lying because she's upset. She won't divorce me because I refused to pretend I didn't knock this guy out, even though I promised her we'd handle things like adults. I still have. This guy was in a fetal position the last time. I saw him after I knocked him out. Remy took him home for 4 days while I took my daughter home with me. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife, not because he slept with her. Papoose won the battle in his own way, even though there's no clear winner or loser in this situation. Claressa has been supporting him, showcasing his talent, and arranging for him to perform in packed arenas. Every time the camera focuses on them courtside, they're all smiles and glam. You know how fast rumors spread in Hollywood, so if he had cheated, it would have been all over the streets by now, with people claiming they knew he was done with Remy. I'm sure some of you have heard rumors about infidelity during their relationship, especially when she was incarcerated. On top of insulting Claressa and mocking her for wanting to confront her, Remy has been doing everything she can to keep the drama alive.
I only believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person, you express how you feel, they express how they feel, and y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level where when you deal with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing?
Claressa made it clear, stating outright that anyone who provokes her would face serious consequences.
Really, like, boxer, I'm a trained. So it'd be like, they be talking about this girl, and it's like, I don't do no 30-second fights. 30 seconds? Bro, that's out. Listen, you give me 3 minutes with any of them girls, it's gonna be bad. 2 minutes is gonna be bad. That's why I'd be like, what the hell they be talking about?
Claressa called Remy out, challenging her to step up and face her. She even posted a picture of cheese for her husband as a subtle message. Claressa boldly stated, "Come get your whooped, crash out now, as she made it clear she was ready to take on Remy. It's likely Remy isn't eager to go back to prison, but she passed on the chance to fight because it would have been a major blow to her life. Or perhaps because, with her history, she might have pulled out a Glock instead of using her fists. Neither Claressa nor Papoose seem interested in engaging with Remy, who continues to act immaturely by throwing shade at them on social media, sharing screenshots that criticize Papoose. Fans aren't even upset about the couple discussing their marriage openly anymore. The entire situation has been playing out publicly, with so much drama surrounding the breakdown of Remy and Papoose's relationship, and it's become clear that there's little sympathy left for Remy. Since Remy has been publicly humiliating Papoose for over a year now, many feel it's hard to feel sorry for her. Her behavior has only alienated her from fans and supporters, while Papoose has remained composed through it all. In contrast, Claressa Shields, Papoose's new partner, is considered a significant upgrade. She's known for her strength, both physically and emotionally, and she's been a supportive figure in Papoose's life as he navigates this public mess. Some believe Remy is simply trying to reclaim what she once had, now that she's lost something truly valuable in Papoose. One fan commented, "Remy isn't the only one who's struggling with the grass is greener on the other side mindset. She took a gamble and learned the hard way that not all fairy tales have happy endings. Many others are just relieved that after all this time, Papoose is finally receiving the affection and respect he has long deserved. He's been through so much, and despite all the drama Remy continues to create, he's managed to rise above it. His journey hasn't been easy, but he's maintaining his dignity. Papoose, stay strong. So what do you all think? Papoose is now performing in arenas thanks to Claressa Shields, while Remy is reportedly trying to send explicit photos to Papoose's DMs, still holding on to the past. It seems like Papoose is thriving with his new partner. Could Claressa be his way of moving on from the emotional pain Remy caused? Is there a chance he might go back to Remy, considering she is the mother of his child? Keep reading to see how this complicated situation unfolds.